Hey guys, got another question here. Alright, so here it goes. Hey, I've been following your blog for a while and you seem so nice and understanding. Thank you. I really appreciate that. Yeah, keep following and you'll be good. I'm having quite a stressful time right now and I don't really know how to explain it. I'm supposed to start school on Monday, but it's so hard for me. I've suffered from depression and social anxiety for the past 2 years and didn't start 11th grade last fall because of that. So now the plan is basically that I'm starting again next week and I don't know if I can do it. I'm too sad and anxious to even leave my room. Yeah. All of these questions you guys are sending me is like, I relate so much to everything you're asking me, okay? This is this is what makes me so happy, okay? Having a channel like this and knowing that you're not alone. And for me to be able to help you guys and actually have you guys understand that you're not alone with this stuff as well, okay? I think there needs to be more awareness out there about mental health issues because it's something that makes us feel so isolated and so stuck in our own heads that we feel like we're the only ones who are experiencing the problems. So yeah, I appreciate that you send an email to me like that. I appreciate that um, that you've been so honest with me about the problems you're experiencing. So I'd like to give you my best answer possible to this as well. So yeah, you didn't start 11th grade because of the depression and the social anxiety. Um, yeah, social anxiety is something that has just been a massive issue for me. Depression has been a massive issue for me. But do you know what the funny thing is, right? Do you know what's so rewarding about having these problems? Okay, what's so rewarding about having these problems is that it actually causes you to become a much more mentally stronger person than a lot of other people out there. Okay, this is what's rewarding about having anxiety and depression because I'm kind of grateful for it because I don't actually label depression and social anxiety or anxiety for that matter as as an issue. I don't even label myself with it. I actually look at the issues as something that is a part of my nature. Like this is just my nature. I just have a brain, a mind that works a particular way. Okay, and so the issues with social anxiety and depression, okay, is when you're confronted with those issues, it gives you something to actually strive for, to work towards. Okay, part of being a human being is that for us to grow, for us to become stronger, we have to go through adversity. We have to go through discomfort to become a more mentally stronger, emotionally more secured person than your average Joe. So it's such a blessing that you have something like this because it means there's things to work on. There are things to work on, and there are things to get excited about. Okay, there are things to get excited about, things to actually work towards, in order for you to become a more stronger, stronger, capable uh, human being. Okay, and so just going back to his email here, he's saying here that uh, he's starting again next week, and he says he doesn't know if he can do it. He's too sad and anxious to even leave his room. And look, I completely relate to you there. It was probably about the beginning of last year was my lowest point, where basically I would stay in my room all the time because I just have severe panic attacks, and I was so self-absorbed, so focused on myself, insane. I took so many sick days off work. My job was in a little bit of a threat. I pay a mortgage, so I have financial burdens as well. So it wasn't helping that I was so self-absorbed and focused on myself. I was focused on how I was health-wise, and I felt like I was dying every day, and left me in a state of mind where I couldn't leave my room. And when you're so caught up in the whirlwind of sad and anxious emotions, you don't realize how much of an effect it's having on you. You don't realize, uh, how bad this actually is. Okay, and so have you. I want to actually have you realize that you are in your room right now. Okay, and you're upset and you're sad. And what has been most rewarding to get out of that depressed state of mind is to go out and socialize with people and surround myself with good friends. Okay, I'll be honest, man. Like I'll be really honest, right? Like if I didn't have my friends, I'd be in the same freaking position as you. Okay, no matter how many techniques, no matter how many ways I try to overcome my mental health issues with depression and those difficult feelings, I no matter how good I get at that, okay, I am going to keep defaulting and keep falling back into that depressed and anxious state without my friends, okay? You need to find yourself a good group of friends who are healthy for your mind, okay? And I have friends who are very healthy for my mind and hold me accountable and are interested in how much I am developing and growing. What I personally did myself, is I joined a community, a group of guys who go out and try to get really confident in social interactions, getting out of our comfort zones and becoming less, I guess, kind of introverted and reclusive. And the more you actually end up doing that, the more, like, once you begin a journey like that, once your mind is open like that, you never go back. And that's the beauty of it. I want you to find like a meetup group. Go to meetup.com. Just look up in your local city a group of guys who will be interested in improving themselves. I think self-improvement is the best option for you. Self-improvement is my medication, okay? That's my medication. That's how I get out of my room and out of that depressed and anxious state. And it's about conditioning your mind into being comfortable with like talking to strangers, meeting new people, and having fun. Okay, and that's the biggest thing that this kind of my group of friends have taught me, is how to have fun in social environments and things like that. So if it weren't for my friends, I would still be locked up in my room. I'll give you the tip. I'll be honest. Okay, so you are the average of the 5 closest people you hang around. Okay, so keep that in mind.
Yeah, this is easy on me.
Okay,
That's because I
here
made
we are
potatoes
at
on
our
fire.
place. Yeah,
Right.
Fortnite.
So what about the meat?
Oh yeah, no, I'll talk about that. No.
Is that
So-
okay?
Yeah, it's good.
Jacob, what do you think about the food? I will first of all show how I cook it. Look at the dishes. We have some rice, some basmati rice, some potatoes and onion and garlic. Oh, that's the best thing, my meat, my curry. I want to see the reaction from my friends on my cooking.
Well, actually, this is just right. Actually,
Is it? That's boring.
maybe I need to eat some more. Maybe.
Okay, next time I will use like I'm supposed to do it.
That is mild. For you, that's mild. Yeah, absolutely.
Just
Ooh, we've got
it'll
Mia
drive you to
Khalifa on here.
success.
Mia Khalifa. Wait, are you on my history?
Okay, so when you get back into school, back into grade 11, recognize that there is a fear barrier there for you, okay? And that fear barrier you feel like will be around you all the time, and you will feel it like that's the case. But I always am of the mindset to barrel through that fear barrier, push past it, and it goes further and further and further away from you, and you become more and more comfortable with the people you hang around, with your school environment. So get yourself out of your room, find a group of friends, and you'll be good. All right, so I hope that helped. I'll be answering more questions for later videos to come, and yeah, take care, guys, wherever you are in the world. I mean it. You're not alone. There's multitudes of people who are in the same thought pattern and depressed, anxious state, just like you. Okay, so I hope you find solace and comfort in that. Have a good one, guys. Catch you around.